Wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about what I call the overlap principle in, or method in convict conditioning. This isn't something that Paul Wade came up, but it's just something I've observed over time because people ask me like, when am I ready for the next step? When am I going to advance? How do I know if I'm ready? That sort of thing. Well, again, refer to my previous video when sometimes what we think is like ascending the steps. Sometimes we think it's like an elevator. You're at like one floor or the other. You're not anywhere in between, where in reality, it's more like a sand pile. Yeah, or that's a terrible sand pile. Where in order to build it up, you have to widen the base at the same time. So if you're kind of like, you got buckets of sand, you keep going up through the introductory steps to keep putting stuff on top. Now, you may only, wall push-ups or something like that. You may just do it like once in a blue moon if you've got sore shoulders and you just got to work some blood in there or something. But still, the beginner steps hold some value to some degree. So the overlap idea is that like sometimes we think, okay, I'm either here or I'm here, one or the other. The thing is, especially as you get more advanced in some of the other values, you may be using 2 or 3 steps at a time in your workouts. So this is what I'm doing right now with my pull-ups and so on, where I'm using like, I don't know what numbers they are, but I'm using both closed grip pull-ups and the one arm pull-ups in the same workout. This is much more difficult, so I'm doing singles of this, and I'm getting like 15, 16 of the close grip style pull-ups. But I'm using multiple steps at the same time. It's not like there's a dividing line between when you're ready for one or the other. It's kind of like, step 3 comes here, step 4 is here, and there's like a gray area in between where you're gonna be using a bit of both. And what happens is you slowly transition to using less of one and more of the other. You can straddle these things. It's just like you stand on one side of the river with one foot on each one. You can be in 2 places at the same time. Don't have to commit yourself to one. So this is the question of, when am I ready to try the next step? Just go. Like, what's going to happen? What's the worst that could possibly happen? Just try it. See what happens. In convict conditioning, I know we have the progression standards. So you'll have like on step 2, it's like, don't progress until you can do like 2-3 steps of 20 or something. But these are ideas, the suggestions. If you're hunkering and you're hungry to try out the next step, go. It's not set in stone. You can, by all means, hell, just go and give some of the other advanced moves a shot if you feel like it. So you may very well end up using 2 or 3 steps in a workout. This one warms you up. This one's kind of your bread and butter, and you sprinkle in a little bit more of 4. And of course, you're keeping a log, right? So then you're writing 1 set of this, 3 sets of that, maybe 1 set of here, and then in time you transition. It's like 1 set of here, 2 sets of here, 2 sets of here. And then maybe, just enough to warm up, get going, 1 set here, 3 sets here. So you can kind of like a volume meter, slide somewhere on the scale. You don't have to be one place or another. Hopefully that helps you. Let me know if you like this. Click the like button down below. Share the video to any of your convict conditioning friends. Don't forget to be fit, live free.